Learning all the notes in the fretboard can be a really laborious task. The thing to remember is that there are only 12 notes, okay? And these go in alphabetical order, and there's a little system to it, and it's not that complicated once you get your head around it. The way I went about it when I first started playing was I first learned the low E string. So I know that's an E, so I know that's an F, so I know that's a G, that's an A, that's a B, C, D, E. So now you gotta learn a little bit of music theory. Did the light just change? So you know on the low E string now, you've got E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, E flat or D sharp, and then we're back up to the E. Alright, okay. Now once you've learned the low E string, you can apply those notes to the D string using an octave, right? Which is like 2 frets up and 2 strings up. Okay, so in case of G, on the 3rd fret, it's the 5th fret on the D string. Now you can quickly start mapping out where those notes are in your head. Now there's no real shortcuts, you've just got to keep playing and then keep thinking about what it is you're actually playing, and then slowly but surely it'll start sort of mapping itself out in your head. So I know if I've got an A here, I've got an A here. And if I want to find a C sharp, for example, on the D string, I go up to the C sharp here, and then I go. Now I know I have a C sharp up there. This is kind of something that you want to start thinking about when you're playing, let's say, like power chords or something like that, when you go. Right, so I know I'm playing an A, G, F. So when I'm playing that, in my head I'm thinking that little finger there, that's the octave in the chord. Then I'm going. So I know F, G, and A, right? So every time I play that, I'll think about that. And then after some time, it'll just start mapping itself out in your head. You know, oh, I've got an A there, and I've got a G there, and I've got an F there, right? So once you kind of get your head around the low E string, once that is sort of mapped out in your head, you know where all the notes are in the E string, then move up to the A string, okay? So A, B flat or A sharp, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, E flat or D sharp, E, F sharp or G flat, G sharp or A flat, and A. And the same thing here. We've got a C, octave up, so I've got a C here. So in case of, if we're playing like A, G, and F, and go, well, I've got an A here, so I'll play, right? So I know now I've got an A here, that means there's an A there. I know I'm playing a G, so I know there's a G there now. And I'm playing an F, so I know there's an F up there. So all of a sudden, I now know on the G string, I've got an A there, and G there, and an F there. Okay, now it'll start sort of falling into place, because I know if I've got an F there, then, well, that must be an E then, well, that must be a D, that must be a C, and that must be a B flat then, and well, that must be a B then. And then, you know, this whole area of the neck will then slowly start mapping itself out in your head. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it's a good way to think about it. So now we know the 2 bottom strings. Then we know, so well, if I've got an A, then I know I've got an A there too. Now to jump up to the B string, it's the same, but you just got to shift it up one one fret. So you've just got to move it up one fret on your pinky up there. So it's 3 frets up. So now I know there's an A there. And a G. And an F, okay? So now you probably wouldn't play that a lot, so it's harder to map out in your head. But if you know that there's an A here, and a G here, and a F here, then, well, that's got to be an E then, and then a D, and then a C, and a B, right? And it's the same thing. Whenever you're playing something that involves the B string, just slowly start thinking about what note it actually is that you're playing. So if you're playing a D chord, well, that's a D. So if I move that one up to play an E like this, then I know, well, that's an E, right? And you just kind of keep mapping these notes out little by little, and all of a sudden then you'll just find yourself, you know, figuring out, oh, well, that's an F sharp, or, you know, C. So to recap, learn the low E string, learn the A string, and from them you can start mapping out the whole fretboard like that, and you'll start visualizing it like that soon enough, and it'll really be a big help.